decided to do another one of these. Plus everybody's like, oh my god, do it again. So it's in popular demand if that's what you want to say it. So yeah, random stuff. Number 11, Renee Zellweger, or whatever her face, the blonde chick, dated Ron White from the White Stripes a long time ago. Not sure how long. 12, Twilight. It's not that bad. I actually don't mind it as long as I don't have to read it. Everybody says I should read it, but I don't want to. But then it gets overly powerful and people start saying stuff like, oh yeah, I wanted the phone child's help phone because I had an addiction with Twilight and I didn't know what to do. It's like, stupid. Okay, and then friends and fights. Oh my god. Because then one friend will be mad at the other and the other friend's mad at the other and they're like, it like clash, and then you're always that one person in the middle. They're like, you gotta be friends with me, that person's a traitor, and then they just don't like you, and then they get pissed off at you. And then, yeah, about 2 weeks ago or so, here, people stole from a local Brinks truck. You know, this trucks that deliver the heavy duty trucks that deliver the cash to banks. So people went up, and you know those whole like James Bond decoder things. You go and you stick it to the side of the truck, and it like decodes the stuff. Yeah, they used one of those, and they broke into the truck. Crazy. iPhones. Jeez. They're not that bad. I'm not a big fan of them. They're not that bad, but what's the point? It's only 3 gigs. You use it for phoning people, but you can't put much music on it. It's supposed to be the iPod and a phone put together. But if you ask me, it's more like a phone with a little bit of capability to put music on it. With a touch screen. So it's pretty much iPod Classic, Touch. No, pretty much an iPod Nano, Touch, and a phone put together. What do you do? Why do you need all 3 of them put together? Disney. Disney isn't bad. I'm actually a Disney fan. Sorta, depending on what it is. But I noticed Disney kind of went downhill after Walt Disney died. Because you saw all these great movies, like, you know, Cinderella, all that stuff, Sleeping Beauty. And then Pixar came by, and they actually made Disney look good. But now Disney sunk to a new low with all this stuff like Bolt. And it's like, wow, a super dog. But it's not actually super. It's just a normal dog. What do you do? I miss all the good stuff. Like Beauty and the Beast, I actually had a storyline behind it. But now it's just, what? Simon Cowell from American Idol. That guy is so vicious. He's like, one minute he's really nice. He comes back from Africa and he sees all these third world stuff and he's super nice. And then new season starts and he's a bitter old man. It's like, how old are you again? I'm not sure. Video games, when they get addictive, because then you get so addicted to it that A, you don't want to stop. B, you eventually get stopped for getting addicted to them. Or C, they get so addicting that after a while it gets really boring and people claim it's overrated, kind of like Halo. Fun game, but it gets overrated after a while because it gets too addicting. And Shaw Cable. I was checking my Shaw Cable the other day, and on my awesome little PVR digital box, I had like spots in there. It's like movies that you can watch for free, and it's like, you serious? And they've got some pretty good movies in there, like Knocked Up, Gabriel, Resident Evil, Extinction. They're actually not that bad of movies. They're pretty good. The last thing I want to talk about is relationships. I'm pretty happy with the one I'm in right now, but then some of them go all downhill, and sometimes when they break off, they get really bad instead of good. And then people end up hating each other, and it seems very complex because people try and make it seem like you gotta do this and that. It makes it seem so special. Yet nobody's like used to going back to the basics, you know, the simple stuff. Not too simple, but the fun stuff. Like going to movies, and everybody's like, oh yeah, you gotta do something really, really special for them, but You can, but yeah. Do what they like. And if you've been wondering what I've been doing for the past 3 minutes, I'm playing with a symbol I found. I don't know why, but it's addicting. It makes funny noises. See? I'm sorry. I'm really random, but yeah. So that's pretty much my second one. Yeah, should be. Maybe I should just turn this off now.